Whew, happy 4th of July. Just finished a walk. Man, it's beautiful out here. Hot. Hope everybody is staying, hope you all are staying cool. But it was what about 9:30 Eastern time now. It wasn't too bad, but I always got to get that workout in. So today I want to talk about it's Independence Day. It's 4th of July. More than just having a day off. It's a time to celebrate America's independence, but also look at it as today is that going through the journey that you're going through, it is your Independence Day too. Um, Regardless of what happened yesterday, what happened today, this morning, I know as I'm a believer, God doesn't look at your past. The devil can only coerce you into believing that what your past is, your present will be. And that is not the case because every day you have a choice to make a decision. And again, as today is that we're celebrating freedom from the British. You're celebrating freedom from pornography. It is what it is. Freedom from the bondage that we've put ourselves in for, a year, 2 years, decades, anything like this. So this is my series of 5 minutes of freedom. I'm Chris. If you haven't been to the channel, former addict, not proud to say it, but it is what it is. But I'm here to help you through this journey that you're on. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a clinical guy or anything like that. I'm just a person who has been through where you want to be and sharing my experience with you. So again, to what we're talking about today is just freedom from the sin, the bondage, or whatever you want to call it that you're in. It doesn't have to be your defining moment. It doesn't have to be who you are. This is not who you say you are to be. Just because you did something, you looked at something yesterday or today, it doesn't mean that you have to do it tomorrow. You have to do it the next day, and you will have pitfalls, and that's true. But again, you have to make a decision of where you want to be with this. Do you want to continue? I know the urges are hard. I know that they're calling for you. It's literally like a drug. Like we've talked about this before, where they classified pornography use as bad as heroin. So this is your brain is hijacked on dopamine and it's hard to get off of. So don't beat yourself up if you have some slumps. Focus on looking instead of going cold turkey. That may work for you, may work for some other people. Just do it less a day at a time. Instead of you watching hours, watch a couple minutes and then try to get yourself off. Because if you have days where, you just binge, you'll be right back to the same place if you go cold turkey. It doesn't work for everybody. But just focus on how am I getting free from this addiction? And that's the most important part that you want to focus on. And like I said, if it takes having, and we'll talk about this more later, if it takes having an accountability partner, somebody that you trust, that you can lean on and say, hey, I'm struggling. Can you help me? If it takes, putting in some parameters like modifying your router or modifying your phone settings where you can't look at it to make it harder. The harder you make it, the easier it is to look at, the easier it is to not look at. And so that's what you want to focus on. So having that accountability is the next step along with making the decision. And once you start making those small steps of accountability, like I said, having an accountability partner, making sure if it's tracking progress, you're on a better journey to getting away from using pornography like you want to. It is a hard journey to go down. It's not going to be easy. Again, you're going to have pitfalls. You may go 60 days and have a relapse. You may go 30 days and have a relapse. You may go 6 months and have a relapse and start over. And you'll feel terrible for it because you've had all that good progress. And then all of a sudden you went 10 steps back just from something that triggered you. And you went back to looking at it again. And that's okay. And that it happens. It happens. You can't beat yourself up, because that is going to happen. It's just, it's just, it's just part of the process. But once you get to the point where, you can control it, you'll feel a whole lot better. And then think about if you know somebody, because you just don't know how many people are hooked on pornography and they need help and they're calling out for it. I promise you, if you go look in Reddit, I mean, it's amazing how many people are struggling and have no one to talk to. You can be accountability partner for somebody else, and it may help you get over your addiction. So focus on that. Focus on again, the small steps that you can do to shy away from it, not big leaps that you'll be right back into looking at it again after so long, but take those small baby steps. That's where it goes. So I just want to give you this word, man. I hope it helps you. Definitely like and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and sign up for our free email list. We'll send out, a weekly quote or just some encouragement like we're doing today. So I hope that blesses you. Again, we have more content coming. So I hope y'all have a wonderful 4th of July. Don't eat too much. Have a wonderful day.